So in today's video I've got a couple of new reels from the guys over at JRC. Like I say, they're new to their range and they're fantastic bit of kits that sort of match loads of different types of anglers' situation. We're going to break this video down into 3 easy to sort of digest sections, a little section about each reel and then a quick summary at the end. Hopefully one of them might be suitable for you guys and your fishing. So first up, like I say, new to the range is the 𝘁𝗶𝗱𝗲𝗲. Now I would class this as sort of a very mini big pit. I think basically it'd be extremely suitable for any maybe heavy feeder type fishing, or I'd probably use it maybe as a stalking reel on some like nice little 6-foot carp rods. Perfect sort of sizing for that. As far as the drag goes, it's not a super quick drag. It's about 1 full turn and that gets you round to where you know, from locked up to playing pressure. When it comes to the drag and it's fully locked off, you can actually exert 7.5 kilos of pressure through this reel before that drag's going to slip. So although it is a small reel, it certainly packs a punch when it comes to sort of fish playing capabilities. You're definitely not going to have any of that horrible clutch slip when you don't want it to. This reel is very lightweight, not because necessarily that it's small in size, but due to the aluminium spool, aluminium handle and the plastic body. When I say plastic body, don't think that it's a cheapy plastic body. It feels nice, it feels hard wearing and it feels, you know, of good quality. So don't worry, they haven't skimped on anything. That's the main thing. So the internals of this reel feature a 3+1 ball bearing construction, giving it lots of strength, durability and obviously longevity. The last thing that you want is a reel giving up on you when you're trying to play the fish of a lifetime. You never know what's just around the corner. When it comes to the spool, as I mentioned earlier, it is aluminium, but it also has 2 aluminium line-friendly line clips. That will come in handy if you're fishing 2 spots. I know a lot of match anglers have a spot closer in and then a spot further out, and they'll chop and change throughout the day to try and maximise their catch. Obviously, I'm not sure that's necessarily that comes into carp fishing all the time, but it's there if you want it. It's a nice little feature to have. Each handle turn retrieves 68 centimetres of line, so for a reel of this size, it does offer quite a nice fast retrieve. I wouldn't class it as a slow oscillation, but it's certainly not like reels of old, and it does go up with an extremely smooth and progressive action, and that gives you a nice line lay. Line lay is important when it comes to casting, and obviously keeping your line in the best condition possible. Anyway, let's move on to the next reel now. Next up, we've got the DR-FS8000, and this is the answer to the JRC free spool reel. Free spool reels have been around forever. They've got a little mechanism on the back there, which you can engage, and basically what that does is allow the front spool to just spin. Then, as you twist the handle round, the front clutch engages, and then you get onto your playing clutch. It's been around for quite a while. Lots of companies have used them over the years, and what it basically enables is beginner anglers or people that just like that type of mechanism to set their clutches extremely efficiently. Now this reel does share some features with the 𝘁𝗶𝗱𝗲. You've still got that lovely aluminium spool, but only a single line clip on this one. The clutch is very similar, so it's 1 full turn from a playing clutch to locked up. You've got the 3+1 internals on the construction side of it to give you that strength and reliability. Aluminium handle, plastic body, and all in all, it feels like a very sturdy, lightweight little reel. I don't think you could possibly go wrong. If you're going to couple this maybe with some light test curve carp fishing rods, again, I'm sure match anglers would probably find a use for this. It's the right sort of size. Again, maybe a heavy feeder rod, something like that. The retrieval on this one is 86 centimetres per handle turn, so it's a little bit quicker than the 𝘁𝗶𝗱𝗲, but again, it's designed for a different job, different type of angler. Let's move on to the next reel now. And last but certainly not least, the XTX 8000LC. Now this is an out and out carp fishing long distance big pit reel. It's a fantastic bit of kit. I can feel the sort of the ruggedness and the durability just from holding it in my hands, let alone using it. It's got super slow oscillation on there, which gives you fantastic line lay, which it really is fantastic. It's extremely flat line lay there. The clutch, again, very similar. 1 full turn gets you from a playing clutch to locked up solid. As far as line clips go, you've got 2 line clips on an aluminium spool to aid with the lightness again, hollow bail arm again to aid with lightness, aluminium handle, and yeah, I mean overall it just looks like a cracking bit of kit. 4+1 internal bearings, giving it that really strong and reliable feel. And when you're cranking that handle, you can almost feel that, yeah, that'll take some abuse. It really will. This is, like I say, an out-and-out carp fishing reel designed for carp anglers to put it through its paces in the UK. Now, as you'd expect with a reel of this quality, it does come with loads of features that is also included on extremely high-end fishing reels. You've got that nice rubberized grip knob on there, so you can crank your rigs in. You've got an infinite anti-reverse, which is always a nice feature to have in case you like back winding when you're playing fish rather than playing on the clutch. And yeah, I mean, overall, it looks incredible. Got that nice red band around the spool there. I know there's plenty of rods on the market that have got nice little red whippings on them, so I'm sure it would pair absolutely perfectly with that. Now, although these are JRC's first big pit entry into the carp fishing market, they are not without pedigree. These have been sort of designed in conjunction with Penn, so there's real knowledge and background work that has gone into these reels to make them suitable for UK carp fishing. Obviously, they're perfectly fine for abroad, but UK carp anglers tend to be some of the roughest and toughest on their kit. When it comes to build quality, you've got no worries whatsoever. These really are going to last the test of time, and you'll certainly get your money's worth. Speaking of money's worth, let's move on to the next bit now, and I'll go through the costs of all of these reels. So when it comes to pricing, obviously, as you guys are probably already fully aware, JRC are all about value for money, and I think that really is showcased within these reels. The RV7000 comes in at $59.99, which I think is a fantastic value little fishing reel. Like I said, small rods, small waters, feeder rods, stuff like that. Perfect bit of kit. I actually would be tempted to get a couple of these myself just to put on some 6-footers. Next up, we have got the FS8000s. These come in at $54.99. So again, emphasising just how much you're really getting for your money. Value for money is literally off the charts on these. And then last, but as I said earlier, certainly not least, the XTX 8000 LC. Now these come in at, I think, $109. I found them $109.99, and for a big pit carp fishing reel that feels as hard wearing as this, and with the pedigree internally that's involved with this reel, that is an absolute bargain. This type of reel you'd pay almost double for from other manufacturers. So value for money, top marks from me to JRC. If you like this video, please like it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure you hit that bell notification icon so that you don't miss out on any more quality products like these. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks very much.